What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Dave LeClaire with MakeUseOf.com, and today we're going to talk about an issue that you've probably faced at some point in your life, and that is trying to find a book without knowing the actual title. How can you do this? Is it even possible? It turns out it is possible, and we are going to tell you how to do it in this video. So the first thing you're going to want to try is the Google book search. This is a wide range of books that are cataloged by Google that you can search through using the advanced search parameters to find specifics about a book, even if you don't know who wrote it, you don't know the plot, you know like the detail of the plot, but you don't know the whole plot, you don't know the name of the book. You can use the parameters here and try to narrow it down and see what you can find. It's got all different types of filters that you can use, such as the publisher, the ISBN number, pretty much anything you could think of related to a book you can use to search for it. And using that plus any plot points you can come up with as keywords could help narrow it down and help you find the book that you're looking for. If Google's book search doesn't get you what you want, you can turn to some other online book catalogs. So first we have BookFinder, which is a website that catalogs about 100,000 different booksellers. So using this site, you can do a keyword search and search for different things like espionage or the book where a spy runs around and stabs a cat. I don't know. Or if you know it, you can narrow it down by publication year. If you do happen to know it, it will help you to narrow it down. And this site is got a massive catalog of books. And it actually, as a bonus, is a quick bonus tip. It's a popular way to find cheap textbooks. So if you happen to be looking for textbooks for some reason, you can use this site to help find those too. So if you want to read the book but you don't want to pay for it, you might be able to find it at a library. And a way to do that is with a website called WorldCat. Again, link will be down in the description. Using WorldCat, you can search for keywords, title, author, all that good stuff. If you want to try to find it at your local library, it is a great resource to use. It has over 72,000 libraries in their system. So chances are your library is in there and you will probably be able to find the book there. When it comes to libraries, it doesn't get much bigger than the Library of Congress, and you can actually use their website to search for books. You can search through 167 million different titles. So if there's a book that you're thinking of that is not the most obscure book on the face of the planet, it'll be in there somewhere. You just have to figure out a way to find it. And fortunately, they have an Ask a Librarian form that you can use to actually input something like a question and see if you can get an answer back from somebody who works for the Library of Congress. They might know because they are the Library of Congress and they know a few things. You can't talk about finding books without talking about Amazon. After all, that's kind of where Amazon got its start, was as a bookseller, and it's still one of their main things that they sell. And they have an extremely advanced book search tool that will allow you to narrow things down by all kinds of parameters. Basically anything you can think of, there's probably a way that you can search for it. They also have a search inside of a book feature. So you can actually look inside of a book and search for a specific phrase or sentence. So if you think you might have the right book, but you're not 100% sure, you can use this feature to, if you remember like a certain sentence from the book, type that in and you can double check and verify that you have the right book. To make advanced searching easier, there's actually a website called Jungle Search, which will actually allow you to really narrow things down and get in there and find like the most nuanced search terms and find some hidden results on Amazon that you wouldn't get otherwise through the basic Amazon search tool. So if you still can't find the book you want with Amazon, head to that site, give it a shot, you might find something there. So you've tried searching every single website on the internet and you still can't find the book. At this point, you're not out of luck. You're probably going to have to turn to others and ask questions on the internet to see if somebody else can remember the book based on your obscure, weird parameters that you're looking for. You can start with Goodreads, which is a site dedicated specifically to books. Other sites you can try are AbeBooks Book Sleuth, and you can try Library Things, which is another site where it's kind of like a community of readers. There's Quora, there's Stack Exchange, there's Reddit, there's Facebook, there's Twitter. All these sites you can turn to, and someone out there should know the book you're looking for. Again, you know, we made this the last one because we know, you want to try to find it yourself, and asking for help is always kind of, it's a last resort to have to turn to others. But there are people out there who know a lot about books, and they will be willing to help. This has been Dave LeClaire with MakeUseOf.com. Thank you very much for watching this video. Again, make sure to look in the description. There will be all the links to all the different websites that we mentioned here, as well as a link to the written version of this article, which contains even more links and more tips that gets more in depth on all this stuff. See you next time.